1982. This was the year where all of it took place. The year where one man turned into something else. Something inhuman. It all began with a little Malaysian boy who was allegedly abused by his own father, Lam Kor Wan. Allegedly, he faced this daily beating from his own father, and also had to watch his own mother receive the same treatment. This was his alleged life of suffering until the whole family moved to Hong Kong. Growing up, unlike a lot of people, one unfortunately couldn't make a lot of friends. He ended up as a loner throughout his teenage years. As he grew to an adult, he worked as a night shift taxi driver. While driving people around, Corwan enjoyed taking pictures of his porn magazines. Even though he still lived with his parents and shared a room with his little brother, he locked away his stash in a metal ammunition box. Of course, the porno mags and everything was interesting for him until it didn't. Once none of the porno mags interest him anymore, he moved on to a more perverted acts. Corwan got himself a Polaroid camera and started taking pictures of women from under the toilet cubicle doors. Of course, this did not go as well as he thought. Oftentimes, he got chased down the streets by women, and little by little, day by day, he got tired of running away all the time. Over the course of the next 6 months, he murdered four of his female passengers. The way he does it, he strangled them with electrical wire, take them to his family home, and dismember them. Now, during daytime, no one is at his house. He was able to do his work without any prying eyes. To avoid being found, the moniker Jar's murderer is given to him because he hoarded sexual organs of his victims as trophies in jars at his own home. Another name that he goes by is the Rainy Night Butcher because most of his crimes occurred in this inclement weather. 17 August 1982. His fascination with photographs turns out to be his own undoing. He attempted to develop the photographs of one of his dismembered victims at a Kodak shop. This turns out to be the last time he became a free man. This led to his arrest after the manager of the shop reported his suspicious photographs. His brother and father were arrested, but later he was finally arrested. He is sentenced to life with the possibility of parole. Till this day, he is serving his life sentence at a maximum security Shepwick prison. When speaking to a psychiatrist, Dr. William Green, Lamb stated that he ate part of the intestine of one of the victims, and that his motivation was not primarily sexual, but that it was God's order for him to kill the victims. He has tried parole for multiple attempts but was denied. To get into the nitty-gritty of the details, all of the corpses of his victims are dismembered and scattered around Hong Kong. The only parts he collects are the sexual organs. The story of Lam Kor Wan is so bizarre that there were several movies filmed based on this story. Dr. Lam is probably the most famous one, made in 1992, starring Simon Yam, where the plot closely following the accounts of this true story. The biggest takeaway from this story is that our childhood shapes us, and different upbringings brings different people. I guess the main thing we can say is that sometimes people are just not bad, but it's the circumstances that make them bad. But if they're bad, they are bad, and they have to be punished for it. Stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Like the video, dislike if you dislike it, and subscribe if you're interested for more. I am out.